we'll win lane, but we'll struggle to set up fights. I think the early game here for Deep Kong says I can't do anything in the early game anyways.
Oh, okay, Career. He's going to trade flashes with the Nico. I mean, that's a win.
Phil has flash and his E, you have to imagine. It's a big wave, though.
Yeah, he's trying to push onto Smash a little bit, and he just gets burst down. First blood will go over to Smash.
If only
generally. And now we're just chasing down Ando, who is trying to get away from Showmaker into the, the death.
It isn't looking great so far here for Kiwoom.
Oh, that was a very nice stun. Shiu sits him down.
Again, if they can utilize this rise to zone away Lucid.
We're trying to make something happen here on a Career. He does not have flash. That's a lot of burst damage into him, but a lot used to take him down. Lucid trying to peel, but he's also going to die. And out of nowhere, KRX take 2 kills.
All right. Drops their gold lead here for D+ to 3.3. And Showmaker trying to get his way out of here. We'll be fine. Trying to look for Lazy Feel as Shiwu.
Okay. Well, he's going to get rooted and nearly dies to the turret. In game. So no more standing still. And back to the fighting.
Good position here for Willer.
Yeah, well, Willer's going in there, although Lucid is going to spin around and run away really quickly. And now we got a TP coming in, and now Ando's is dead. Willer now has to back away from this one, but he's going to be locked up. Might get a little disengage cone action there, but she was ready for that one. Lands the double wallop into the shockwave on him. And D+ Kia just...
as Rich here does not have flash for a Maelstrom, so he can't really do anything, as they are going to try to use the Dragon as an engage tool. Herald is out here for Lucid.
Yeah,
he's going to look for the big Herald sweep around.
He's not going to be out of the Herald for the smite. So
big Herald sweep around.
What's happening?
Big Herald sweep around. Got him. Lazy Feels in trouble.
He is actually. I think he might die here.
Oh,
okay, down he goes. The play. It actually happens. All calculated. I have no idea what's happening today. Oh no, not the MR against double AP.
It really suits the theme of this game, where D+ will keep winning and not lose. As
right, they're really trying to get Shiu this time, and
Hullbreaker, baby.
I think they will. Okay, there's a sun. Okay, they did get him. Shut down for you.
Stat skank. Oh, unsuccessful.
Well, they got the Baron, and now the Jhin is going to open up the curtains, and Rich will die. That is what will happen. Nice shot there from Smash. Nowhere for Rich to go, no flash, and no more health. As even Ando's going to be caught by a little wallop. And again,
yeah,
it's just kind of Kium just not able to do anything.
Yeah, they really just didn't get to play the game. So we talked about what the draft could have done, what the scaling opportunities were. Well, they certainly did not get to a place where they could fight or do anything except hide, as somehow UCal didn't die this game. And maybe you should stay in the fountain and preserve that KDA, because I don't think anything's going to change here.
Yeah, at this point, might as well. Lucid is going to go in and die.
Well?
You didn't have to do that, but they will. And we do have Meganar about to pop. And D+ Kia say, you know what? Let's be a
Rich! He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. And now UCal says, I'm very angry. I'm going to run it.
No, that perfect KDA!
He's going to preserve it for now. Career, the only one to get ulted. Lucid actually pretty low.
Okay.
Has to back out of this one.
Double carries here, starting to do some damage.
Bit of a wonky fight. They're trying to kill Smash, who misses his flash. At least he got the kill, because, man, that was ugly. And yeah, he's going to fall. Now Lucid is back. You remember that his team was fighting. And also Shiu says, I've had enough of this game. Let me end it. And the crowd applauds because they're like, yes, please end the game. Shiu is also going to finally get a couple of them down and just give him the POM.
My God, now those Nexus turrets respawn. No! Rich is back!
Revert that change, please. Rich is not back. Down goes the...
As long as they can get through the laning phase without making any mistakes, because the bottom lane is volatile. Down almost 2 plates in the mid lane.
Oh, that was a nice stun into a wall, and Anzel just has to flash. So now you're a Bard with no heal, no flash. You got some healing back there. But he's just going to have to back away. LazyVeil flashing in and just dies.
Flash.
Oh, Shu's going to get slowed up, and the Q's going to hit, and all of a sudden, Shu in a bit of trouble. Has to go into the brush, does land the stun, and all of a sudden, the Renekton sits him down. And now we got LazyVeil nearly dying in the 1v1 as well. Rocket will do it. The flash will. Besides that, I'm still a big threat.
It kind of reminds me of game 1.
Ondil did not get the memo. And he's going to throw out an ult here, so maybe that does help him. Willer here as well is going to connect onto Smash, who's in a lot of trouble. Flash on in, and that's a shutdown for Willer, who's not ready to go quietly in this game. Ondil does go down. So this does finish off that kill, but now UCal is here.
UCal has his ult. Tibbers is going to keep him at bay, but he wants to play for this. Ult to flip.
Yep, there it is, and now Luce. It's not the first time they've done that.
It seems like the coaching call was clear as, oh, we're going in.
Yeah, they're going in on a Showmaker. He's actually in a decent amount of trouble. He does get his Tibbers off, though, and that's really all he has to do. Lucid getting really low, and he will survive, but down he goes to UCal. He does get stunned up by Showmaker. Showmaker extremely low, will get the double kill over to UCal. Meanwhile,
this time for sure.
This time for sure, as the Q is going to land, the shutdown does come through. Team KRX. Yeah.
Just let me take an objective, please. Willer didn't ult for so long, right? And he was being patient, gets this angle onto Showmaker. The follow-up CC is so easy to layer, and Showmaker's just done. And Lucid here is just a sitting duck, right? There's nothing they can do. In the bottom side of the map, you know, we'll watch this first. Pops his ult, misses the arc again. Just has enough damage here. Flashes.
He's like trying so hard to make plays and be a big factor in the game, you know.
Well, he's got a team to set him up.
Willer again finds Lucid, and down he goes. A comp for Kium.
Whatsoever, though, even though he was far away, they don't commit. Career, he gets him too.
Caught again. Goes to the egg, though, and this time the rest of DK is coming in. And they will get the Anivia, but this
Why
time...
did you just give it to LazyVeil?
Yeah, this time, Willer's not in the fight. So this is going to look a little bit differently, as Rich is going very deep to try to take out Showmaker, and so is UCal. Not sure about that call, especially with Shu here on the flank. UCal taking a ton of damage as well, and yeah, he gets the kill, but he goes down himself. And the frontline difference is big here. DK have Shu, who's just trying to lead the charge, but the built bird online career. Going to be able to utilize that a little bit to gain some space.
He is going to get a full TP back into the fight, Rich is, so they might actually be able to secure Soul Point because he sacrificed himself for Prio. There's the TP. Kind of an angle here for Kium if they can collapse with Rich.
Yeah, Rich able to come back in, and Shu just essentially zoned away.
Here we go, LazyVeil.
Oh, LazyVeil in a really rough spot, but he does have some backup. The knockup comes in onto Shu, and that's going to be the Drake going over to KRX. Zonda will have to pay the price, but now over the wall goes Wheeler. He does not miss today, and LazyVeil's like, yeah, I'm flashing for this. I want that gold.
Smash couldn't get access to the fight. He couldn't do that much. It was completely split up.
Well, he will now if they elect to run straight at them. As yeah, it's you know, decent angle, but gotta be careful just running straight into the Anivia.
Yeah, that is a date. Shu?
Hide on bush, engage cone. Shu gets in on a LazyVeil, a big Bard ult, but I don't know if it's gonna save him. The timing is good for DK, and Shu makes the play once again. He might go down here. He's gonna have to pay that price, but still trading up for the side of DK as Rich gonna have to use everything to try to get out of this one, but he gets chilling smited.
If he gets out, I think it's kind of okay here.
Just used everything and doesn't have anything left in the...
Yeah. Easter was fairly recent?
It's tomorrow.
Oh.
You're living in the future, man. Shu's dead. I mean, they're just going to start Baron because of that.
Well, I mean, both Soul Lands had TP, but this jungler doesn't, so Willer can't get here.
Willer doesn't have TP. Not yet. Not in this version of the game. I think they just take Baron. Although we are going to have Showmaker just die, and no, they don't have enough damage. As DK are not able to convert on the jungler being bot, and that should be Baron for KRX.
It makes sense because Easter was recent.
Again.
Willer's over here.
And now Career, he does have Flash. He's not going to use it. Look at the damage from the core Kim, and you have to respect this. The double stun Showmaker finally does something. They're gonna get the bar. They fucking lazy feel as well. And UCal finally turns up, but is it too late is the question. Gets stunned by the Anivia and just has to run away. The rest of the team is already dead. It's too little and too late.
UCal's trying to convince him the Easter Bunny is real.
Career.
I thought we had a series, Valdez, and it all just crumbles.
We never did. And UCal, he is going to hop backwards, but eventually has to play into Anivia. Goes golden. And that's going to be the end of that. Looks like T plus Kia finally done enough to end this game. Maybe I thought we were going to have 3 games, but it wasn't meant to be. 37 minutes in against Chemtixel. And T plus Kia are still able to take them down 2-0 tonight.
It was not